Good day, everyone. My name is Tochi. Democracy is based on equality of citizens. That's freedom to choose, freedom to associate with one another, to defend each other's interests, and freedom to choose between different political platforms and candidates of our choice. Like, democracy is meant to bring a qualitative change in all spheres of life, like in our political, social, and economic life. But I'm just living here with the word. Like, we shouldn't think democracy is just for the government alone. That we, as the masses, we are in democracy also. Like, we should strive to make our country a better place. That I believe that in 10 days' time, the problem we're talking about now, we'll not talk about it again. Like,
thank you very much.
It's going to be the end of our problem.
That's it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
No more. Thank you all. Please, thank you. Please, I'd like any of the panelists who would like to respond. 1 minute. Any would like to go? Yes.
Well, I agree that some of us will have to go back to the barricades. But we cannot afford to wait till 2023. That would be too long. And you'll be walking by the timetable of the bourgeoisie. Once the elections are over, we must start to mobilize people to demand for the betterment of their lives. And what do I mean? Let's start. I'm challenging my friend here. There are certain solutions that are on ground. One, education. There is a program called Universal Basic Education, UBE. Every Nigerian child, by law, shall be in school at the expense of the government from primary school to junior secondary school, first 9 years. Whether you are poor or rich, there is a fund for it. 2% of the consolidated revenue fund of the federal government will be set aside. State government will make catapult funding to access the money. But since that agency was created in 2005, no state government in Nigeria has accessed the money up to date. God can take care of the children of the poor. We, the elite, are sending our children to schools at home and abroad. Now we're in trouble. The children of the rich, of the poor, have become kidnappers and robbers and bandits. Therefore, in ensuring that those children are educated, are picked up from the schools, from the street, and enrolled in school, we are also helping our own children and ourselves. So, what has happened with this fund? As of last year, 71.2 billion was not accessed by all the state government. What did you do? We suggested to the federal government, since you are giving them bailout, the bulk of which will end in some pockets, take the counterpart fund from it. So federal government has done that. And I have also pleaded with them, don't release the money now because elections are around the corner. But once the elections are over, all of us, perhaps led by my friend here, we must march to UBE, state by state. What are you releasing? How do we monitor the fund so that the children of the poor can be taken off the street? Second one, you don't want people to be poor, to be corrupt. It's only in Nigeria where a government is talking of corruption. No, it's not by verbalizing. Through, if people are dying, queuing up for, you are simply telling those who are in the service, take care of the rainy day. What we therefore do? Today, there is about 8.4 trillion naira in the pension account. 8.4. What do we do after this program? Don't wait till 2023. Let us now sit down with all those pension administrators. How do you pay people? You know those who are retiring next year. When are we paying them their gratuity? And so concretely, democracy, the most advanced countries in the world today. Some of the countries that are addressing problems are not democratic countries, so don't deceive yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? UAE, United Arab Emirates, is ruled by emirs. Do you understand me? General Gowon is here. The best roads, all those flyovers in Lagos, were constructed by him, a military dictator. Mm-hmm. So democracy is actually not about, oh, we want to go and commission borehole. When we were growing up, we had tap water on the streets. Now it's borehole. Let me end by saying, democracy is said to be the government of the people, for the people. But in Nigeria, it's not yet by the people. So after this program, after the election, let us go out there and mobilize the people to challenge the people in power. Pat, this is the last one. When you and I were traveling to Abuja until a few years ago, how you will know that a governor was on board?
Yes.
The announcer will say, "Good morning, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen." Then you ask, who is the governor there? Today, in the last 5 years, I have never met a governor on board.
Yes.
They all charter private jets now to attend meetings in Abuja. Yeah. Since Trump came on board, Obama was there for 8 years. When did you ever hear that governors are meeting in Washington? No. It's anathema in a democracy, in a federal system. So let's get this governor to stop wasting our money. All of them, they ride private jets. One of them, who asked people after 60 years in the Southwest, the one in my state, he just left. He decided to impose fees on primary school children after 60 years of free education. It's just been discovered now. They spent about 10 billion naira 4 years on chartering private jets. So these are the problems of the elite. For our friends from Liberia, you are welcome. Please, so much is expected from Nigeria. If we get it right in Nigeria, it will circulate around Africa. But because we are not serious, other smaller countries like Botswana, Rwanda are reorganizing their people. So let us try, after this election, to organize our people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is perhaps the appropriate point to make, still talking education. There is an association called the Association for Formidable Education Development. This is an association of owners of private schools in blighted areas, the so-called slum areas. They are responsible for the bulk of education in our country today. Private schools in slum areas. Now, an Englishman, not a Nigerian, a professor called James Tully, has been looking at the work that they are doing to find ways that this can be energized. A DFID study shows that if Lagos State is to provide appropriate schooling for those slum areas, it would need to increase its annual budget by 400 billion, which it does not have. And a tablet was introduced into some of those slum areas, tested in some places to see its impact on learning, monitored from London, where the company has headquarters, and Nigeria has jumped to #1 in the world from Lagos slums. Learning has gone up by, incredible percentages. And we're just looking for some rich men to donate 2,000-3,000, and we've been telling stories everywhere to find. This kind of fund should be put into this, and instead of government going to harass them, close down the school, giving them a way of doing better work to give opportunity to children of the poor across the board. I think we'll close there. There's no point in going round and round, but our work is cut out for us. If this country is going to be saved, we've got to educate our people, and all of us here have a job to do there. I want to thank you all so much for allowing this panel. And MC, please take it over.
Please, one more time, a round of applause for the panel. I know it was a very engaging session. I will ask them to please remain seated. Can I have the chairperson of the board of directors for the CVL, as well as His Excellency General Yakubu Gowon, as well as Honorable Eugene Nagwe, please come up. Dr. Joyce, please come up as well. We have a cake to cut, so we'd like to do that with them and have the panelists also join you. Your Excellency, sir. We will be wrapping up in just a matter of minutes, so you've had absolutely, and we definitely appreciate that. We do have 2 presentations for Prof today for his birthday, so we will be having that, and then we'll be having our closing remarks. CVL Widow Center, please stand by, as well as Dr. Patrick Okpa, please stand by for your presentation as well. Let's have the official cutting of the cake and the pictures. Dr. Patrick Okpa, please, you can make your way to the stage for your presentation. Dr. Patrick Okpa, please make your way to the stage. CVL Widow Center, please, Widow Support Center, please be standing by. Please stand by.
Okay. You're going to spell the word Africa. Because the cake is Africa. Yes. A, F, R, I, A. Africa. For is a jolly good fellow. For is a jolly good fellow. For is a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray! Thank you very much. Thank you again to our panelists. Professor Tomi, please, I'd like your attention here. Honorable Nagwe, please, your attention, center stage. Please, let's not come on stage just yet. Excuse me, let's not come on stage. We are not finished. We still have a few more things to do, so please, let's wait.
Good afternoon. I want to stand on existing protocol on behalf of the Center for Culture and Environment Promotion. Today we want to wish Prof a happy birthday, one of our serious senior mentors. What we've done today, there's an art exhibition outside by the students of various tertiary institutions across the nation, across the country. So what we've done is today, to mark his birthday, we're presenting this gift to him. Happy birthday, sir. And to also, to join our chief host, to host the Liberian president, and of course, his representative today, we have also joined and we've done a portrait of the president of Liberia. So, sir, we want to ask you to kindly receive this and pass it on to His Excellency. One of these days, we'll visit him in Monrovia. Come here.
Thank you very much. The CVL Widows Support Center, please your presentation for Prof. Please, the CVL Widows Support Center, please your presentation for Prof. Prof, please just hold on one moment. Thank you very much. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We wish you many happy returns of the day. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. God continue to bless you in Jesus' name. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift for us.
Please, can I also have professors' children up on stage as well, please? Professors' children, family that want to take pictures, please, this is your last opportunity. Also, Mr. Rashid Adekbenro, Senior Vice President of the Center for Values and Leadership, please, you can make your way to the stage. Mr. Rashid Adekbenro, please make your way to the stage just for a quick vote of thanks and closing remarks. So Mr. Rashid Adegbero, the Senior Vice President of the Center for Values and Leadership, will give us our vote of thanks and closing remarks.
Hello. Well, in spite of the scattered nature of the hall now, I believe protocol still demands that we do appreciate everyone that has contributed to the huge success of this event. As 15, 16 years ago, an idea was conceived by Professor Patu Tomi, and today we are all witnesses to the growth and success of that idea. Today, Center for Values and Leadership has come to stay. We cannot but thank our elder statesman, the impressive General Yakubu Gawan, retired, upon whose life God has shown tremendous grace and good health. We thank him for accepting to chair this event, coming 10 days to the next, another round of elections. Of course, indomitable Bishop Hassan Kuka, in absentia, send our appreciation and thanks. And of course, the panelists who have done justice to the subject of today. There have been clamor that the next edition of the CVL annual lecture should hold outside the Lagos Island. We are democratic at CVL. We surely put that to vote. The consensus reached will determine the next venue. And for all the wonderful friends and family of CVL that have turned out in large numbers to grace this occasion, please accept our appreciation and thanks and promise that better administration will even come to 17th annual lecture. We are improving every year, and we assure and promise you the next one will be by far much better than what we offered you this year. And we pray and believe we can always count on your support. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we say thank you for coming, and bye-bye to 16th annual lecture of the CVL, Center for Values in Leadership. God bless you, and God take you home to your respective locations. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the event.